10 sierpnia. Dzisiaj nocowaliśmy w Zatoczce. Mieliśmy zwiedzać wyspę Eigg. Ale niestety wyspa zarządziła własną kwarantannę i nikogo nie chce widzieć na wyspie. Ja tam ich trochę rozumiem, bo tam jest zaledwie kilka domów i tym razem żadnego szpitala nie mają. Powiedzmy sobie, jeśli coś im się stanie, to helikopter jest potrzebny i tak dalej, i tak dalej. Więc w pewnym sensie ich rozumiem. Nie rozumiem tylko tego, że w ogóle po wyspie nie można chodzić, bo jak jestem 2 km od tych ludzi, to nic im nie zagraża, ale powiedzmy pro forma. To jest jedna sprawa. Potem popłynęliśmy do innej zatoczki i w tej zatoczce stały się dwie fajne sprawy. Pierwsza sprawa, pierwszy raz latałem dronem nad morzem. Z jachtu startowałem i lądowałem. Co prawda jacht stał na kotwicy, a pogoda była idealna, po prostu bezwieczna, więc jakiś tam problem to nie był, ale emocje były wielkie. Ale potem się stała jeszcze inna rzecz. Zauważyłem rekina w wodzie. Na początku nie wiedziałem, co to jest, bo dwie płetwy wystawały z wody i się machały na lewo i prawo. Z daleka myślałem, że to są ptaki. Tylko potem, jak byliśmy coraz bliżej, to tak na ptaki to przestało to wyglądać. I rzeczywiście te dwie płetwy to podążały jedna za drugą i się gibały, tak. Przynajmniej ta przednia się gibała tak z lewa na prawo dziwnie. A ta druga rzeczywiście pionowo wystawała. No, strzasnąłem kilka filmów, ale swoją kamerką, ale zobaczymy, czy coś z tego będzie widać, bo kamera jak gdyby zaczęła trochę szaleć. Eigg, please follow by it.
No, we're close enough.
No, you frightened away. It's coming for us. We need a big boat.
Eigg, please follow by it.
No, we're close enough.
No, you frightened away. It's coming for us. We need a big boat.
Eigg, please follow by it.
No, we're close enough.
No, you frightened away. It's coming for us. We need a big boat.
Disappeared. Wygląda jak rekin. Ale niestety Mike nie chce skręcić i zobaczyć, co to jest za stworzenie. Teraz płyniemy na drugie kotwicowisko, a ja się relaksuję, bo w tą pogodę tak naprawdę nie za wiele jest co robić dla mnie. Spokojna wysepka. Płyną do nas piraci. Mam nadzieję, że zakotwiczą i zostaną tutaj przez jakiś czas. Chłopaki badają dno, czy się nadaje do kotwiczenia, czy jest skaliste.
Reasons can I use?
She's never been. She's only been this once, and she went during the illuminations. She's never been during the summer. I went during the summer or after the war.
No, this
for
is
years.
really, it was horrendous weather. Cold.
What's all the green stuff?
This is a walkway. They just made this fancy walkway
I
past
know
it.
they've had to. Oh yes.
Yeah, I went
It's
to
all
wind
the-
farm.
Yes. And went with our grandparents. I did with my sister, the mother and father, and the grandparents. We went by train. You just did it. That's one of the things you did after the war, because we were not in World War II. You weren't allowed to go on the beaches because they were used for practice and barbed wire and so on, and then practicing this, that, and the other. So you weren't allowed. So we started going, and the train used to slow at a certain point. And my grandfather used to say, we didn't realise this, and you were all excited and so on. He said, I'm going to stop the train now. So he'd press a button on, and the train stopped. And we, oh, how clever of him, because he was just making it up. I mean, he wasn't doing it. It was just, he knew it was going to go slow at that point. So we thought it was very, very clever.
Brilliant.
And it was just, and it had, because there was tens of thousands of people went before the war and immediately after the war, so it had a fun fair. You've probably seen circuses, little circuses and things. And in Blackpool they had a huge one which had all sorts of like Alton Towers and all those that we have nowadays, but it had all sorts of things that you could go in. Presumably you paid £5 to go in, and then everything else was free, presumably. And it was very, very popular because it had to provide something on rainy days or windy days and so on, of which there were a lot of things that were happening. But it was a bit of fun, and you had your candy floss. They put sugar crystals. You know what a crystal is? Sugar bits in a whirly pan that whirled round and round and round and round, and it broke up all the crystals, and so you got strands of sugar, and then they put a piece of paper thing in, and they round up all the floss, pink floss, so you had a lovely, which you would probably never have had this, but with such sweet tooths in Britain, you'd have a great big whirly bit of pink floss, sugar floss, on a stick, and you'd then eat it all.
I know it.
Oh, you do know it?
Yeah, of course.
Well, you didn't have it, you see, we didn't have ice cream during the war, and that all those sorts of things came in Blackpool.
In Britain.
No, because in in Britain during the Second World War, we had rationing, and we did have. So after the war finished, you'd go along and you'd say, "Oh God, I've just had my first." Or you didn't say that. I'm sorry. You said, "Oh, it's lovely. I've just had my first ice cream." A whirly whippy, and it was lovely. And